Hi guys, it's Art with the Williams family, and I know I've been gone for a long while. I have a child that has autism and had to get him some help in hard situations. But anyway, when I was gone, I decided that I really like coloring more than doing my own art, which I'll still do my own art, of course, but I kind of enjoyed this more. So anyway, I was going to show you my pages since about 3 months ago, probably, to present. I worked in the Color Quest animals. There's this one. And this one. And the main time that I get to color would be when my kids are going to sleep. So a lot of times I fall asleep and mess the page up a little. But you know, we color when we can. Then they're not in order by no means. I'm trying to grab the ones I did first, but it's not going to happen. So this was Christopher Hart Girl Power. And I did this one. It's done in the background with highlighters, and this is it's some kind of watercolor, either pencils or Neocolor. I can't remember which one I did it with. It's some kind of watercolor stuff. I can't really tell. It was a long time ago. Then I worked out of Animal Quest Baby, Color by Number, Sun Life Drawing. And oops, I did the pony and the pig, and both of these were probably done with Crayola Super Tips. And then I actually found a few of these children books, and I love the pages in them, because it's, you know, a lot of the fairy tales from, like, Disney movies, from when I was a kid. So I did this one. You can't tell, but she's got some bling bling on her dress. Probably can't tell, but it wasn't too bad working in this book. I can't even remember what I did it in. It was probably Crayola Super Tips or something, I'm not sure. And gel pen. And then I believe this was the very first page I ever did, which was her. It's done in colored pencils. I can't remember what kind, but it was the very first page I ever did. And then Horror and Nightmare Creatures, black background, by Color Questopia. I worked from back to front on this one, so this is the last one I did. And then this one, this one, this one. And some of these are done with alcohol markers, some of them's done with Crayola Super Tips, or some other water-based markers. Okay, sorry guys, I had to get him a cup. And I believe we left off with this one. This was the last one I did. Well, if I can get it to turn. Was this one. And then this is the Color by Color Women's World. Or what was it? Can't remember now. Kira Scherzneva, or whatever her name is. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I did this one, and I did not finish this one, but I'm almost done with it. And then this one was kind of old. I did this one with colored pencils, and I started her, but I didn't finish it. And then I did some out of the Chibi's Girls the Color Questopia anime color by number. And I did her. And that's all I did in there, I think. Yeah. This book was quite a disappointment to me. I thought it was a color by number. I thought it was going to be a Disney color by number. Well, it ended up being a color by number that was a math for children. It said it was for adults, but it was not. I ended up complaining about it and getting my money back for it, but I ended up working in it anyway instead of letting it go to waste. But this was the Hulk. And then I did Black Panther because he's my son's favorite. And I also did this one for my son because he loves Pennywise.
I know.
Hey, you're hitting my camera, bub.
I want to Pennywise.
Sorry, guys. I stopped for a minute so my son could look at the pictures. And I've done a few out of here. I did her with colored pencils. This is a long time ago as well. Well, you know, one of the beginning spots. I did her with the water-based Ohuhu markers. The water-based ones, not the alcohol. I did this one with crowns because my son's not allowed to use anything but crowns while he's where he's at. So I was trying to show him that you can do some pretty cool art with crowns. And that's all that's in there. And then I worked on the Color Questopia Beautiful Ocean. I think I've done 2 in here. These were fairly new. I done the turtles, which this was just a day ago. And this one was last night. Done with water-based markers. And then I worked in this one, which is Selena French Grayscale mini book. I did the very first page. I did this one. This is fairly old. It was done in 427 with colored pencils. And then I did one out of the Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girl Mermaids in Watercolor from Hannah Lynn. I was going to go back in with my colored pencils, but I kind of liked the way it looked, so I left it alone. And then I worked, wait a minute. Let's show this one first, because it was older. I actually really enjoyed, okay, so I did this one, 423. And then I did this one, and I really enjoyed this one. It was done 423 as well, but I did it all pretty much with greens, except for the little pops of color you see. But I really enjoyed this. I liked it a lot. She turned out pretty cute, I think. Okay, so now I did this one, and I did this, 523, and then I did this one, but I never finished the background, but it really looks good the way it is, but I'll finish it one day. I've actually been working on quite a bit of my whips. This is a new coloring book, and I really liked, I got the new Star Joy pencils, and I actually really enjoyed the way they were laying down. It looks pretty cute. I like it. That's all I've really done with them so far, I think. And then I worked in the Lulu Mayo. I did this with crowns, if I can get it open, again, to show to my son. It was done with Crayola crowns, except for the background was done in Neo Color crowns without the water. It was Neo Neocolor 2s, but I didn't use the water in the background. I just kind of like smudged it with my finger to bring it out, and I think that actually worked really good. I liked it a lot. And then I did this one with twistable crowns. I really enjoyed this, and I drew my own music symbols in the back. Really enjoyed it. I like this one a lot. Very cute. Okay, now we're getting to the Kirby's. And I did this one. This was the first one I did out of any of the Kirby's. It was 5-3. And it's mainly done with watercolor or watercolor pencils or something in that nature. And I think that's all I have done in here. Yeah, I think so. And then the next one I did would have been out of this one. Hold on, baby. And I did the double spread of the dinosaur. I also did that one for my son. I think that's the only one I got done out of here, but I see, oh, okay, I never finished this. And then I worked in Fragile Worlds. And, oops, there it is. I actually just got done with this yesterday. The butterflies are all done in gel pen, but other than that, the rest is done in watercolor, and then I put pencils over the top of it for some shading. I really enjoyed that. It was a whip for a couple days. I went ahead and finished it. This was a whip for about a month. It didn't have very much done on it. It was mainly just the water, and this smoke was done. So I went in and finished it with gel pens and colored pencils and stuff like that. Some super tips. I mean, no, I'm sorry, not super tips, but fine liners is what I did most of this with, was gel pen, fine liners, and colored pencils. I really enjoyed it. And if you didn't see, that was Circle of Life. Okay, now we're getting to my favorite of all time, illustrators. So I did, oops, I did the butterfly, the dragonfly, and then the front page. This was kind of old, 5/9, and then done quite a bit in this one, so I'm gonna have to track them down. Okay, here's one. I did this one on 6/7. This was 5/9. Then I finished this one. I really like it. I'm very proud of that one. It's when I was I'm just now learning how to shade and stuff, so I'm getting better with each one I do. This was another one. I finished it on 6/19. Not too long ago. It was a whip for a tiny bit also, but I came in and finished it. I'm trying to get my whips done. And I got a little bee back here that's done. Pretty little lonesome bee. And last but not least, Hannah Carlson. And let's see. Okay. So I did this 2-page spread. I was going to put a background in, and I couldn't decide what color, so I asked my mom, and she said sometimes less is more. So I left it with that one. It does look pretty good, and I couldn't think of anything to put in the background that wouldn't have taken away from it. So I like it the way it is. It's cute. And I got a couple whips in here I guess I'll turn to. I need to finish this one. Don't got it done. I finished this one. Now there's a story behind this one. I buy a lot of my books used, and this one had been started by a child. It was very scribbled, so I know it's not the best, but I also had to go over in a lot of paint and stuff like that to cover up the scribbles. So considering that, I think it looks pretty good. I like it. Is there... Okay, and my son wanted me to do this one, so I ended up doing the spider. I went over and made my own spider web back here because I thought it looked a little plain. And I think there might be another whip in here somewhere.
What spider web you mean?
Just a second, baby. Oh, don't touch the camera, please. I think that's it. Oh, this little... I don't think that's a butterfly. I think that's a moth.
Can you go?
But that's my last thing to show for this month. I would like to get on here every month and show my stuff that I have done. And I guess if you guys like videos like this, please like and subscribe. And I will be back next month to show you what I got done. And maybe I can come up with some more videos. Just depends on how much time I have. I got to go visit my son quite often. So, thanks so much for watching my video.